All through the year, Nagpur attracts both domestic as well as international tourists with its rich historic heritage, spiritual legacy, and picturesque surroundings. Whether you are an adventure junkie, a spiritual seeker, a history buff, or just an aimless tourist bitten by the travel bug, this place won't disappoint you. So, next time when you are in Nagpur, don't just spend your time sitting idle in your hotel room. Instead, head off alone or with your dear ones to explore and experience the city in its full glory. Here's to you a list of the best places to visit in Nagpur. Number 1. Sakkardara Lake Garden. Lake and garden sounds like an ideal setting for a romantic evening, right? Situated on the banks of Sakkardara Lake, this garden can be a perfect spot for you and your lover to spend some quality time away from the humdrum of the city. Walk hand in hand with your sweetheart around this lush green paradise, or just sit back on the shores and murmur sweet nothings to each other. Apart from these, you are sure to get enthralled by the beautiful view of sunrise and sunset. The location is Dattatreya Nagar, Ayodhya Nagar. Number 2. Japanese Rose Garden. My love is like a red rose, said Robert Burns, the Scottish poet. If you too associate roses with love, here is a place for both of you to explore. Located near the civil lines area, the Japanese Rose Garden is known for its picturesquely beautiful surroundings. It got its name from the colorful iron structures that are a characteristic motif of Japanese design. Owing to the serenity and the privacy that this place offers, it is a popular hangout place for lovebirds who can sit alongside the alluring rose beds and indulge in endless conversations. The location is Seminary Hills, Nagpur. Number 3. Futala Lake. Spread over 60 acres, this 200-year-old lake is the ideal spot for you and your partner to escape the hurly-burly of city life. Just a walk on the path while enjoying the sunset itself can fascinate you. With 3 fountains, the evenings at Futala Lake with your beloved gets even more memorable. You can also ride on a tonga, a horse carriage ride, while munching on some popcorns. A romantic dinner date at one of the lakeside restaurants could be a great way to keep the sparkle alive in your relationship. The location is Juna Futala, Vayusena Nagar. Number 4. Ambazari Lake Garden. Ambazari is the largest lake in the city, has an adjoining garden which is built across 18 acres of land. A romantic stroll on the trails by the kaleidoscopic view of the lake makes it no less than a perfect fairy tale experience. Make your evening indelible with a drive to the Ambazari tea point. Also remember to get yourself pictured holding each other's hands while boating on the lake with the beautiful twilight sky making up the backdrop. Though evenings are the best time to visit the garden, we must warn you that it's the busiest time as well. The location is Ambazari Road, Ambazari. Number 5. Lata Mangeshkar Musical Garden. This musical garden can be your ideal spot to cherish those romantic moments with your loved one. Feel enamored all over again as you sit back and enjoy the musical fountain dancing to the rhythms of classical music. You could also find a place in its huge amphitheater that accommodates over 2,500 people and be a part of the cultural programs. Else, simply seclude yourself in the beautifully landscaped garden to relax and stargaze with your sweetheart as the soft notes pervade in the background. If you plan to visit this garden, then late afternoon hours would be perfect, as morning hours are basically for joggers and walkers. The location is Kalmana Road, Suryanagar. Number 6. Seminary Hill. If you and your friends are nature lovers and want to break away from their everyday routine, this small hillock is the right place for you. The Seminary Hills is named after the St. Charles Seminary on its crest. Want to have some fun trekking atop the hill? Why wait? Get into those trekking shoes and break some sweat. Trekking all the way up along the murky, woody and lush green surroundings make it all worth when you get the breathtaking view of the city from the top. Your kids can enjoy at Bal Udyan, which has a play area and toy train. Apart from these, you can visit Lord Mata Church or stroll about the Satpura Botanical Garden. Lastly, to curb your hunger, there are several eateries in and around the Seminary Hill area. Number 7. Sitabuldi Fort. Over 2 centuries old, Sitabuldi Fort is a popular tourist attraction that one must explore while in Nagpur. This fort holds historical as well as architectural significance. Built in the year 1817 between two hillocks, it is currently the home to Indian Army's 118th Infantry Battalion. Adjacent to the fort, there is a palace that adds charm to the whole setting. You can see the graves of soldiers killed during the Third Anglo-Maratha War and a prison where Mahatma Gandhi was locked up. Due to security reasons, this fort is open to public only on 3 days of the year: 26th January, India's Republic Day; 1st of May, Maharashtra Day; and 15th of August, India's Independence Day. If you are lucky enough to be in the Nagpur city on either of these days with your friends and family, make sure to pay a visit to this magnificent fort. Though you may not be allowed to take your cameras, mobile phones, and other belongings inside, the history of the place will imprint itself on your mind forever. The location is Madha Colony, Sitabuldi. Number 8. Raman Science Center. If you never stop thinking and talking about science, or if your little one's curious questions are bewildering, visit Raman Science Center, geeky or not, with its range of marvelous engaging activities and attractions. This place has something for everyone. Named after the famous Nobel Prize winner and Indian physicist Chandrasekhara Venkat Raman, this center encourages scientific perspective among people and displays their application and new inventions from across the world. Be a part of the various activities undertaken here that can be a fun way to learn something new. Sit back and gaze at celestial bodies as they move across the 133-seater planetarium or stroll through the prehistoric animal park. Indulge your little ones in some fun-filled attractions like floor piano, giant soap bubble, mirror maze, positive shadow and spiral music tubes. Experience 3D films with 5.1 Dolby Digital secure sound systems that keep you on the edge while your kids scream out of joy with such a spectacular learning, relearning and unlearning experience. Raman Science Center can be a perfect entertainer for the whole family. The location is Subhash Road, Empress City. Number 9. Maharaj Bagh Zoo. Located at the heart of the city, Maharaj Bagh Zoo is a popular place to visit with your family and friends. This zoo offers you a pleasant opportunity to see animals like lions, deer, peacocks, leopard and monkeys. Kids are assured a gala time as they see these animals so close in real life. The botanical garden features a range of herbs, shrubs and aromatic and ornamental plants. You can plan a fun-filled picnic in the garden area, which has beautiful walking trails and lush green surroundings. The location is Amravati Road, Maharaja Bagh, Gorepet. Number 10. Narrow Gauge Rail Museum. Being the only narrow gauge museum of its kind in India, this place is worth a visit. While you are in Nagpur, at this historical museum, you can learn a thing or two about the narrow gauge rail systems of the days gone by. Built in 2002, this museum displays various heritage rolling stock like Bagnall steam engine, NG steam crane, CC class steam engine, old coaches and wagons. The museum also exhibits models, photographs, artifacts used by different departments. You would be interested to see the Indian Railway logos of all our states put on show here. Want to get into the fun part? Of course, why not? With several entertaining activities like toy trains and an amusement park in the museum premises. Not just toddlers but even grown-ups can have fun. Additionally, this place has a beautifully landscaped garden with swings and slides for the merriment of kids. To add to the experience, there is a revolving rail restaurant where you can munch on some delicious food with your family. The location is Campty Road, Moti Bagh. Number 11. 0 Mile Marker. Now that you have had your share of fun, let's take a moment here to appreciate a historical monument in the city called as the 0 Mile Marker. This stone was considered as the geographical center of India. It consists of a pillar and 4 horses which are made of sandstone. The British used this pillar as a center point to measure the distances of all important cities of India. Even now, you can see those distances imprinted on the pillar. The location is Wardha Road, Civil Lines. Number 12. Diksha Bhumi. A sacred monument among Buddhists, Diksha Bhumi is thronged by lots of devotees every year. It was erected in the place where B.R. Ambedkar was ordained to Buddhism along with a large number of followers. Spread over 4 acres, this magnificent 2-story hemispherical stupa leaves you awestruck with its architectural beauty. Among all the Buddhist stupas in the world, Diksha Bhumi is considered to be the largest hollow stupa. There is also a Buddha Vihara and a Bodhi tree in the premises. The place certainly deserves to be on your must-see list while you are in Nagpur, whether you are a follower of Buddhism or not. The location is South Ambazari Road, Abhyankar Nagar. Number 13. Shree Ganesh Mandir, Tekri. Said to be 250 years old, this is one of the oldest and most frequented Ganesh temples in the city. Locals consider this temple as Jagrutha Devasthan, meaning alive temple, and Ganesh idol is considered to be Swayambhu, meaning self-manifested. In Marathi, the word Tekli means hill, so the name Tekli Ganapati is derived from the location of the temple, which is a hilltop. Due to its amazing location and religious association, it draws large number of visitors all throughout the year. The location is Sitabuldi. Number 14. Sai Baba Temple. Being a replica of the Sai Baba Temple in Shree, this temple attracts devotees from across the country. It's a serene place to meditate and seek blessings from the Almighty. If you wish to visit this temple, let us warn you that Thursdays are busiest of the week, so plan your visit accordingly and get a lifetime experience in this holy place of worship. The location is Wardha Road, Chhatrapati Road. Number 15. All Saints Cathedral. This Gothic style cathedral is known for its elegant decoration, exemplarily painted glasses and windows, and century-old trees. Relax, pray, and meditate in the peaceful space of this architectural landmark. Being one of the finest churches in the region, it is visited by travelers from different parts of the country. The church bell, chandeliers, and furniture inside are said to be brought all the way from England. The location is Residency Road, Sadar. Number 16. Dragon Palace Temple. Built in the year 1999 as a symbol of Indo-Japanese friendship, the Dragon Palace Temple is one of the famous tourist attractions in Nagpur. Nurture your body, soul and mind with some meditation with the devotees who chant de-stressing mantras, you will find yourself at peace as you walk through this glorious temple made of white marbles. On its second floor is enthroned a huge statue of Gautam Buddha carved from the fragrant sandalwood. The location is Dada Saheb Kumbhari Parisar, New Kampti. Number 17. Shree Swaminarayan Temple. If you want to treat your eyes to incredible carving, then Swaminarayan Temple is the best place for you. A union of cultures is seen here, as the temple towers, shikharas, are a Hindu element, whereas the serpent-like arcs above the entrance are a Buddhist motif known as the Makara Torana, meaning dragon arc. You can pray and seek blessings from the deities for a blissful future. If you visit this temple in the evening, you will find it lit up to add more glory to its commendable architecture. The location is Swaminarayan Marg, Ring Road, Vathoda. Number 18. Telankhedi Hanuman Mandir. Steeped deep in myths, this temple is dedicated to Lord Hanuman. Also, it is believed that the origin of this temple is related to Lord Ram, who rested on these hillocks on the way to Sri Lanka, along with the idol of Lord Hanuman, who is the presiding deity. There are idols of various deities as well. Devotees believe that the idol has mystical powers to elude their sorrows in life. With a calm atmosphere, it is a great place to visit if you find your life going downhill or even otherwise. The location is Seminary Hills.